Hiya and welcome to today's video, in which I'll be having a Harry Potter marathon all by myself, but some of the other members of my household might be joining me at times. Right now it is the day before, at about 5:30. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm going to be waking up about 3:30 in the morning to try and fit the whole marathon within what us humans have defined as a day. This is me from the day of uploading. I will just come in a few times to add things that I think are important, or to explain things that I didn't quite explain properly during the movie night, because it was a whole experience. And the most important thing to add is that I got a kitten since the last video. She is called Robin and she is 11 weeks old today, which means that she was born on the day that I was wandering around Wizarding World Orlando myself. There she is in her full crazed glory. It is now exactly 4 in the morning and I am just about to put the movie on. Update, Remus has taken my spot and we're not even through the first scene yet. And he's eating my socks. You might have noticed it's a Sorcerer's Stone. That's because it's coming from my Wizards collection, which is from Alabama. And this is the Wizards collection. Mine is quite broken, so maybe look up photos of it if you want to see a proper one. I'm watching the extended version, so it's 6 minutes longer than the actual one, but there's a few extra scenes. This meal as well. First breakfast, just cereal. This is my favourite deleted scene. I don't know why they didn't include it in the movie. I mean, look at that, it's just Petunia finding Hogwarts acceptance letters in eggs. Like, they went to the effort of putting it into eggs and then didn't include the scene. I don't understand. Look, you can see it's not Robbie Coltrane. You can see that wasn't Robbie Coltrane. It's the rugby player who was just his standard in the scenes, but that was not Robbie Coltrane. Yeah, not allowed to do magic, not even transfigure your face. I'm going to be setting myself a challenge each movie, and for Philosopher's Stone that challenge is to design a badge for what I'm doing right now, the Harry Potter Marathon, and we'll see what that takes us. Watching this scene, having had the experience myself, is a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's impossible to watch anything from the Trolley Dears now that Cursed Child is a big thing, and I've seen that scene in Cursed Child 3 times. It's just really weird to think the pumpkin pasties are like grenades and stuff. Look at that, Remus is actually watching. Well, not anymore. Just finished writing myself the full to-do list of what I'm going to be doing for each movie, and I've also just finished designing the badge, so let's tick that off. This here is my badge design. It's got the date sort of in the sky as if it were a spell. I thought maybe not quite right, but I think it looks quite alright as a badge. Such a small puppy! Oh, hello! Hello! Hi! You're gonna watch the movie now?
Take a bit of toast for it, go on. Mom's right, Harry. You're gonna need your strength today.
I am watching this scene very carefully because on the Forbidden Journey you are on the Quidditch pitch and then you fly by some trees and into a cave and then into the Chamber of Secrets, which means there's a cave next to the Quidditch pitch which leads into the Chamber of Secrets. And I asked about it, whether someone just made it just because, or if J.K. Rowling was actually consulted on this, and she was consulted on how you go through Forbidden Journey, so there's a cave next to the Quidditch pitch that leads to the Chamber of Secrets. He's watching so intently. Aren't you, Remus? Aren't you? Yeah. Better watch Harry Potter. I've got to say, a lot of the CGI does really hold up, but I'm not sure that the keys do. This happens in Oxford, in Christchurch College, if you wanted to visit it, and the room up next to where Ron and Hermione are standing is what the Great Hall was based on. And now the credits, and I'm sorry Remus, but I'm gonna have to get up to make second breakfast, so sorry Remus. Ah! He's still just lying there. Alright. Et voila. And look at that, the credits haven't even finished rolling yet. He's stolen my spot again. Ridiculous. Let's put Chamber of Secrets on. Chamber of Secrets, here we go. And Remus is waiting for the other household members. Just as Harry is escaping in the night, the other members of my household are starting to wake up. So I might have to do these updates a little bit less often, but we'll see. I'm about to grate some of my chocolate frog into a yogurt because I couldn't find any other usual chocolate. Every time I watch this, I have to wonder because Harry's ended up in Nocturne Alley, using the flu powder saying diagonally instead of Diagon Alley. Does that mean that diagonally is meant to be like northeast because that's where London is based on Ottery St Mary, which is meant to be where Ottery St Kedgepole is based on? Or does it just mean that diagonally is another name for Nocturne Alley? I don't know. Also, there is now some of Chocolate Frog in my yogurt, so I'll be looking forward to that. It's difficult to take Chamber of Secrets seriously with all the Dutch tilts it has, because like, I mean, there's another one. Because Kenneth Branagh, who played Gilderoy Lockhart, then went on to direct Thor: The Dark World, which has even more Dutch tilts, and it's probably the Marvel movie people watch the least, apart from Hulk, but it's got loads, and I don't know, maybe Kenneth Branagh was just on a lot of movie shoots with Dutch tilts, but I make the direct comparison between Chamber of Secrets and Dark World. It seems that we have a visitor. This is Tilly. She comes to visit us sometimes and we feed her a lot. She doesn't let us stroke her though. She's scared of almost everything, which is why she's looking around a lot right now, but I'll give her some ham. Hello. Hello. There you go.
So a house elf shows up in my bedroom. We can't get through the barrier to platform 9 3/4. We almost get killed by a Maybe someone doesn't want me here this year.
But we want Tilly here, don't we?
And pour a little sprinkled soil to keep it warm.
So while they're learning herbology and Chamber of Secrets, I've got my challenge for Chamber of Secrets, which is to fill in the sticker album, which I've got here, and also 50 sets of stickers to be filling it in with. The first sticker is in, and I've also built the box for the cards. I'm about to open the first packet.
Everyone able to cure as I understand it. And in the meantime, I strongly recommend caution.
So, Harry's just got up to Dumbledore's office, via the Griffin staircase. And what I realised recently while playing Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince on the Wii is that the entrance to that Griffin staircase thing is next to the courtyard, next to the clock courtyard, and Dumbledore's office is those 3 little towers at the very top of the biggest tower. So it must be such a long ride up, because it's a very slow one as well. After having done some more thinking myself, I haven't actually done any research about this. In Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, the game, the Gryffindor entrance thing is on the same level as the Ravenclaw common room, which is in one of the highest towers. So I think it might be like an elevator going all the way up through the school, because there's different places you can access it from in the movies even. So that's what I'm going with in the whole tower. That's what the main part of the tower is the elevator up to Dumbledore's office, or like just on the left side.
You were saying just last night that you've known all along where the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets is.
That's settled.
I guess I've not been saying a whole lot about Chamber of Secrets. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. Apart from maybe the fact that the whole situation with everyone having to go home and not go outside unless they're accompanied by someone who has a reason to be outside, like for example walking a dog, seems like the situation we're in right now, doesn't it? All of this dark times, don't leave the house business is also happening right now, and there's actually also a French edit of it, of how it's similar to the time right now, Harry Potter. So I'm going to link that in the description and in the iCard. You don't really need to understand French because, you know, Harry Potter, I'm assuming, if you're watching this channel. So, yeah, it's a good edit. He's watching the movie so intently. That scene might just be the cave I was talking about, next to the Quidditch pitch, who knows? Lucius Malfoy says Avada there because Jason Isaacs was just reading Goblet of Fire and he didn't know what spell to say and nobody told him, so that's why he wasn't actually about to kill Harry. And that is Chamber of Secrets done. Yay! Movie 2 down, just 6 more to go. No one ever talks about this end credit scene of Gilderoy Lockhart's Who Am I? Do they? Do they ever, Remus? I forgot to film the title, but Prisoner of Azkaban has started, and Remus is sat next to me again. I haven't actually put the stickers in the album yet, and I am watching Prisoner of Azkaban, but I have put them in numerical order. And I have almost all of them, actually. I don't have sticker number 1, which is a bit disappointing, but I have almost all of them, which is pretty impressive. And they are movie by movie, so I will be putting them in movie by movie, so I'll just put in the first 3 now. I've got a popcorn machine, about to make some popcorn. Let's see how much of a mess it makes. There we go. Wait for the just a popcorn. It's not salted or anything, but it's popcorn. I really like the way the Quidditch scene is shot in Prisoner of Azkaban. It's Alfonso Cuarón's way of doing it. And also I have now finished the Philosopher's Stone parts of the sticker album. I am missing only 3 stickers.
He asked for the worst. You don't Lucius. No.
This is one of my, like, in my opinion, the weirdest scenes in Harry Potter. Hagrid is just stood in the lake crying about the hearing in his weird suit, skipping stones while Harry, Ron and Hermione are stood to the side just talking with him. Hello. Hello.
And servant and master shall be reunited once more. Sorry, dear boy. Did you say
I never think I have a lot to say about Prisoner of Azkaban, and I really don't think I do. I like Alfonso Cuarón's directing, and all the acting has gotten significantly better because they're all a bit older. This was released in 2004, which is 2 years after Chamber of Secrets, whereas Chamber of Secrets was 1 year after Philosopher's Stone, so they also look older. And Hogwarts is really explored more, I feel, in this movie. Hello, Remus. Do you like watching the movie, Remus?
it'll be okay?
It's interesting, isn't it? I've now finished Chamber of Secrets, and of that I am missing 6 stickers. I know it's been quite a while, but my family have been interrupting. My challenge for the Prisoner of Azkaban is to learn a magic trick, so let's choose one from a magazine I have and we'll see what happens. A magic trick that I've known for quite a while is that, oh look, there is a money in here, and oh look, now there isn't. It's quite easy as just shifting this panel here. Same thing applies to this box of cards. Oh. Oh look, no box of cards. Oh look, there is a box of cards. This one works much smoother. I did used to know a magic trick from here, but I can't remember it exactly right now, and I wasn't bothered to learn a new one from here. I also know this magic trick. This is just a normal string. Completely normal. I will now start tying it. Just putting loop through loop through loop through loop. I don't think this counts as a magic trick, it's just a fancy knot really, but I quite like it. And then you just put the last one through like that. And now it's a tied string. Don't worry about the scratches on my hands, they're from playing with the kitten and the puppy, and Robin is still playing in the background. And then I just take this little end bit out, and the string undoes itself. Wow. This is the magic trick that I kind of know. I have 3 cups here, and look, there are 3 pom-poms. So now I will place the cups on the table and put a pom-pom on top of the middle cup. I will now stack the cups on top of each other. Magic word, and there is a pom-pom underneath there. Wow. So now I will restuck the cups on the table, put another pom-pom on top of the middle cup, restack the cups, and 2 pom-poms. Wow, where did they come from? Anyway, let's restack the cups and put another pom-pom on top of the middle cup. Magic word. 3 pom-poms. Incredible. I am a great magician. I'm not very good at this magic trick, but it is a fun one. There's lots of magic tricks like that in the magic set from the magazines. I've just finished the Prisoner of Azkaban sticker album part, and I'm missing 7 stickers from here, but these are the ones that I do have. I haven't officially
Listen, Harry, they
filled in
can't
the
see it.
sticker album,
Anyone who
but
plans they're going to perform.
I have done the difficult bit, which is organising the numbers, so I'm going to take that
Going to
off.
suck out his soul.
Here is the to-do list. It's done, and I can never properly understand why they chose to end the movie with that shot of Harry. Also, just as the movie finishes, I'd say I have learned a magic trick. So, let's tick that off. So, Goblet of Fire is starting, and I've got my lunch, which is Polish pasta bake with ketchup. I know it doesn't look very appetizing, but trust me it is. And, ready to watch number 4. After this, we're halfway done! Yay! Here we go, there's the opening, title. I forgot to do it for Prisoner of Azkaban, but let's just keep going anyway. And this is the Seven Sisters in England. That's where they land. I unfortunately did not see Goblet of Fire in cinemas, but I cannot imagine how annoying it would have been to see Cornelius Fudge release the snitch and then it just fade to white and then to the celebration after the match and not actually see the match. I've seen a lot of people complaining about it, and even I'm getting a little bit frustrated just thinking about how it must have been going to the cinema and just hoping to see the greatest, you know, Quidditch match of them all in the series and then not actually see it. I am going to do the necessary. Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Dumbledore said calmly.
Ask one of the older students to do it for you.
No, sir. Absolutely sure. Yes, sir.
It's not worth it. Read the badges, officer.
Hey, listen, about the badges. I've asked them not to wear them. Don't worry about it.
About the badges, my challenge for Goblet of Fire is to organise my badges, because there's quite a few in Goblet of Fire in the movie, there's also a few ones in the book, so I'm gonna be organising my own now. I've just finished the Goblet of Fire sticker album section, and from this section I am missing a total of 5 stickers. This is the state of my badges right now, and this is the state of my badges after sorting them out. I haven't got a canvas, so I've just put them on card, and this is roughly what they'll look like once I put them on card. Those 3 I will be fixing once I have a minute to get around to it, as well as that one. And this one is the Noble Collection Hogwarts crest, and I don't know where that is. I'm going to have to look for it. But all the other ones are pretty much done. The Noble Collection Hogwarts crest badge has been found, meaning all of my canvases are full. I'm somehow already at the final task, and quite frankly, Goblet of Fire has passed so much quicker than I ever thought it would. And that is Goblet of Fire finished, I believe. Let's just let it fade to black. There we go. I am now 15 minutes past the midway point. Have a short break during the credits and then Order of the Phoenix. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is starting. It's a lot bluer in the camera than it is on the actual screen. This movie is a bit unbearable to watch because of all the angst, but then the final duel scene at the end kind of saves it, so I'll be fine. I think it's my favourite movie though overall because of the Ministry of Magic scenes, but Harry is a bit angsty. The book's worse though. I've got my snack for the movie, chocolate and nut ice cream from Asda. On second thought, yes it is very angsty, but also there's a lot of sort of backstory, plot, development, so that is a good thing about it.
Predict something. I'm sorry.
I am amazed at whoever composed this piece of music, whether it was John Williams or not, I don't know, how much I just hate it. It just makes me feel so uncomfortable every time I hear it, especially within context, but not always. I'm really glad that we get to see Umbridge throwing Trelawney out, because it is a pivotal scene, but at the same time, I would have also liked to see the forest classroom they created for Firenze. That would have been nice. Or was it Ronan? I think it's Firenze. I love how Sirius in this movie is just put on top of the flames. In the last one, he was part of the coal used, so clearly that must have been a difference between Mike Newell and David Yates. I think I've definitely filled in the badges. My challenge for Order of the Phoenix is to solve the prophecy perplexus, which is, this. I've just finished filling in the Order of the Phoenix sticker album bit, and I am missing 8 stickers from this section. Remus, no! Ugh. I am now 12 hours into the marathon and I'm not getting tired yet. And that would be Order of the Phoenix finished. Yay! Now on to Half-Blood Prince and then the 2 Deathly Hallows. I'm quite excited. I haven't ticked off my challenge for Order of the Phoenix yet because I only got 50 out of 70 of the way through. I'm hoping to maybe be able to try and figure it out if I have time left over during Half-Blood Prince. But now on to make an aqua beads creation, possibly the Hogwarts crest, if I think I can do it, because I recently impulse bought this advent calendar, and I've so far made or attempted to make Remus out of it, but I'm also going to try and make a Hogwarts crest. Now, I don't have many colours, so we're going to see how it goes, but we'll see. It's gotten even darker now. We are on to Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. It is 4:45 in the evening. I'm ready. This one is the most like cinematographically like all dark and pretty, and lots of stills from it that are pretty. I think I'm going to give up on the Hogwarts crest. I can't get the shape quite right. So let's see what else I come up with. I think this might be the best I can do right now. Don't have any blue whatsoever and only have 6 black beads right now, no grey or silver. But I think it's on its way to being something cool, and I will hopefully be ordering some more beads because I've really been enjoying this.
I'm trying to remember, honestly. But I just can't.
I think Half-Blood Prince is like the least favourite of everyone. I do like it. I simultaneously really like it and really dislike it. It just doesn't feel as much of a Harry Potter movie because it's darker, first of all. Second of all, it's largely based on the relationships, like romantic relationships, not friendships, which isn't usual for Harry Potter. And also it's just a lot of silent scenes while Draco is doing weird things and, you know, being conflicted. So I do like it. It is a pretty movie to watch, but it just feels a bit out of place, despite being directed by David Yates, who also directed Order of the Phoenix and Deathly Hallows. I'm not sure if it's J.K. Rowling's writing in this like book for the movie that's different or what, but it definitely feels like the most out of place. Hello. Yeah, it's very sad scene, isn't it? They're having a battle in the bathroom. They're dueling. Very, very sad scene. I've put some Smarties into a you-know-poo jar, and that's what I'm going to be eating during this Felis Felicis scene. Oh, what a good shot.
I did once have
Remus is interested. Oh. This is such a good sequence. I love this sequence. Half-Blood Prince, I just keep swinging backwards and forwards like, oh, I love it, I hate it. Because it just doesn't... It feels the most tonally off out of all of the movies. But also, it's such a great one and it's such a bad one and I don't know how to explain it. And there we go. That is Half-Blood Prince finished. Just the final installment left now. Very excited. Still not tired, but I think I will be getting tired over the course of this next movie, so definitely Hiya's Part 2 might be a difficult one to get through because of that. I was also just about to start flinging the Half-Blood sticker album because I got distracted a lot during this movie. But that will be done in a few minutes, maybe even during the credits. Just before Deathly Hallows Part 1 is about to start, I've fixed these boards now. Deathly Hallows Part 1 is about to start. I am almost there. Also, Remus has taken my spot yet again.
These are dark times, there is no denying.
Oh yeah, right now as well for us.
Our world has perhaps faced no greater threat than it does today.
Again, the French video, it's a good one, watch it. I think now is gonna be the title. I hope I'm right, yeah, there you go. So, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, here we come. And, Remus, may I please have my spot back, please? As the scene is the 7 Potters, I have finished the Half-Blood Prince section of the sticker album and I am missing a total of 5 stickers from here. I forgot to say that my food during Half-Blood Prince was a proper Polish meal of gołąbki with potatoes and beetroot. I've finished the Deathly Hallows Part 1 sticker album bit and I am missing a total of 6 stickers here. So my challenge for Deathly Hallows is to make a wand, but I don't really feel like it, so I'm going to focus on the Perplexus and actually being able to do that. I'm going to tick that off later once I've actually done it. And I've done that, not quite well enough, but I reckon that counts. This one I'm going to just cross out because I don't feel like it. I'm going to say...
To kill the other Horcruxes, we have to find them. Where are they? Where do we start?
There we go. My Deathly Hallows Part 1 meal is popcorn chicken and cheesy fries. And also an iced tea. Quite a while later, but I've been thinking about it ever since, and I don't quite know how Snape found Harry and Hermione in the Forest of Dean or whatever to tell them where Gryffindor's sword was. Maybe I've found out before, but I can't remember. And also I'm starting to get a bit tired, so I'm hoping the adrenaline will get me through Deathly Hallows Part 2. I forgot about having to see Dobby die today, so I was not emotionally prepared. I'm also now thinking about Sisters of House Black, the YouTube fan film, and I think I thought it was good. I can't really remember right now, but that I found the 2 plots going on confusing. I think there was some type of this is happening in the past, this is happening in the present business that I didn't quite understand the first time around and thought, oh, I'm going to watch it again to figure it out. Still haven't. And that is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 finished, I believe. There we go. I am getting very tired now. I think I'll be able to sit through Deathly Hallows Part 2. Not 100% sure though. Now I have a quick break to try and tidy up a bit before Deathly Hallows Part 2 because I will definitely not be able to tidy up. After Deathly Hallows Part 2, I will be quite dead at that point. There we go. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. The last one. I am so ready for this to be over, but also do not want this to ever end because this is like the most relaxed I've felt in a while. Just watching Harry Potter all day has honestly been amazing. I've just finished the Deathly Hallows Part 2 sticker album bit, and I am missing 6 stickers from this section. My challenge for Deathly Hallows Part 2 is to catch up on Wizarding Wild Gold, because I've kind of been slacking with that. I'm not going to tick off the Perplexers, because I didn't quite get there. I've just caught up on Wizarding Wild Gold. There wasn't as much as I was expecting, and quite frankly, a little bit lacking in my opinion. I feel there should be maybe more, especially for March. But I suppose we are in the middle of a crisis. Maybe they didn't have it prepared already and just had to rush through it while trying to prepare things to work from home and stuff. So it's okay. I hope April is better, or if not, whenever this whole situation is roughly over, that one is fuller. I suppose I can easily tick this one off then. I'm not sure I'm gonna get Perplexes done, but we'll see. Minutes after I said I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this Perplexes thing done, I'd like to present you with the ball in the igloo, which is the end. I have just completed it. It is 25 past 10 in the evening on the 28th of March 2020. Which means I can now officially tick both of these off, and I've completed all of my challenges for today. Apart from making a wand, but I really didn't feel like doing that. So I've done everything, pretty much, and even filled in the sticker album, apart from the 40 few stickers I don't have, and the 4 cards, I believe. I recommend having a look around the room of requirement in these scenes, because there's just so many things in there that you might not really spot if you're not looking for them, like the statue of the first headmaster of Hogwarts, and there's a Cornish pixie, and there's so many things. I really recommend really keeping an eye out during this scene especially. That is one of my favourite lines from Ron Weasley. That montage with Snape is well edited, but still definitely doesn't redeem him. During that scene I always think about how good at occlumency Narcissa must be to be lying to the Dark Lord, who would definitely be double checking that she's not lying to him. Why Voldemort never uses this weird robe thing again before or after, I don't understand. I am also almost asleep, haven't fallen asleep yet, but I have closed my eyes for like 2 seconds a few times. So I can't imagine I would be able to survive if this was going to be one movie longer. That is not the death of a normal man, there is no body. Yet another inconsistency, but we all been new really. That's the main part of Deathly Hallows done, now just the epilogue I believe. Yeah, there we go. St. Pancras again instead of King's Cross. The behind the scenes video for this is absolutely amazing, I have to say. There we go, that's how it ends. It is currently 20 to 12 on my phone. And In all honesty, I can't believe I've just completed a Harry Potter marathon. It does feel a little bit fake. I have to say it's been quite emotional, to be honest, to see it all in one day. I haven't cried or anything, but it's been making me think. And I'm really glad I've done this. I enjoyed it very much. I recommend you also do it if you ever get the time like I have now. And I actually hope I will do this at some point in the future. Maybe not like next weekend or anything, but maybe in like a year or so, maybe in 2, we'll see. That was 19 hours and 45 minutes of watching movies. I skipped through some of the credits and then also had longer breaks at some points and paused the movies at times, so that's why it's not exactly the same as the number you may have seen on the internet. I hope this was obvious, but I took this opportunity now because we all need to stay at home anyway, mostly. So do stay at home, do have a Harry Potter marathon if you feel like it. And unless I have to add anything else later, thank you ever so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye! I'm so tired right now. I can just about keep my eyes open, but not for long.